In exactly 60 minutes, the air in your room will feel different. Your phone might ring, or a sudden realization will hit you so hard it takes your breath away. This is not a random video on your feed. This is a direct intervention. God is looking at you right now and saying, "My beloved child, pay attention." Because the next 10 years of your destiny are being compressed into the next 10 seconds of this message. If you skip this, you aren't just scrolling past a video, you are walking away from a closed door that I am finally unlocking for you. Do not move. Do not blink. The wheels of heaven are already turning, and they are moving specifically for you. There is a surprise, a massive, life-altering shift, moving towards you at lightning speed. You cannot see it with your eyes yet, but you can feel that strange tightness in your chest. Can't you? That voice inside that has been whispering that something big is coming. That wasn't anxiety. That was me preparing your soul for the overflow. Someone today said your name in a voice that was shaking with regret. Someone who thought they were too powerful to need you is now finding out that their world is a hollow shell without your presence. They are staring at their ceiling right now, unable to sleep, haunted by the realization that they lost the most valuable thing they ever had. And in less than an hour, the truth they tried to bury will explode into the light. Why are you still carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? You have played the role of the provider, the healer, and the rock for everyone else. But who has been the rock for you? I have seen your quiet tears. I have heard the prayers you were too tired to even speak out loud. And I am telling you right now, the wait is over. The silence is breaking. But I need you to stay with me until the very last second of this video. Why? Because the enemy wants you to scroll. The enemy wants you to miss the specific sign that was coded only for your eyes. If you leave now, you are leaving your miracle on the table. You have spent months, maybe years, in the wilderness. But your quantum reset starts the moment you decide to listen. Can you feel the vibration changing? This surprise is out of the ordinary. It is strange. It is supernatural. It has your name written on it in bold letters. I am about to reveal the exact moment when your fate aligns with your deepest desires. But first, you must prove you are ready to receive. The breakthrough is so close that the atmosphere is standing still. Stay right here, because what happens in the next part of this story will determine if you walk into your new life or stay stuck in the old one. This is the bridge between your struggle and your victory. Don't you dare step off now. As we go deeper, you are about to discover the hidden reason why that specific person is being pushed back toward you by the hand of fate itself. The wheels are already in motion, and even though you are sitting still, your entire world is moving. Think about it. Have you noticed the strange coincidences lately? The way a certain song plays just when you think of a memory. Or how you see certain numbers repeating everywhere you look. That is not your imagination. That is the universe, aligning its gears to bring you what was stolen. My beloved child, the surprise that is moving toward you right now is so big that it requires your total focus. Do not scroll away, because in the next few minutes, the veil between what is hidden and what is real is going to be torn apart. Right now, in this very second, someone is paralyzed by the thought of you. They thought they could walk away and leave you in the dust. They thought their silence was a position of power, but the truth is, their silence has become their prison. They are realizing, far too late, that you were the source of the light in their life. And now that you are gone, they are stumbling in the dark. They are checking your social media with a racing heart. They are asking friends about you with a voice that tries to stay steady but fails miserably. They are terrified that the door they slammed shut has been locked from the inside by you. You have been the one who took care of everyone. You were the one who stayed up late worrying while they slept peacefully. But the tables have turned. Fate is a master of balance, and right now, the weight of their regret is becoming unbearable. They tried to replace you. They really did. They looked for your spark in other people, in other places, in other distractions. But they found nothing but echoes. They found out that you are irreplaceable. And that realization is hitting them like a tidal wave in the middle of a calm night. Don't skip a single word of this, because you need to understand the magnitude of what is about to happen. In less than an hour, the energy in your life is going to shift from waiting to receiving. A message is being drafted. A phone call is being debated. An unexpected chance is manifesting out of thin air. This is your breakthrough. This is the moment where the confusion of the past months finally makes sense. Every tear you cried in the dark was a seed, and today is the harvest. Can you feel it yet? That sudden warmth in your hands, that feeling that the air is getting thicker with possibility. That is the energy of your surprise arriving. You are no longer the one chasing. You are the one being sought after. You are no longer the victim of the story. You are the prize. Someone is getting ready to say the words they were too cowardly to say months ago. They are coming back, not because they want to, but because they have to. The universe is literally pushing them toward your doorstep because their soul cannot breathe without your energy. So, stay with me. Do not let your mind wander to the chores or the stresses of tomorrow. Your future is being written right here, right now. If you leave this video, you are signaling to the universe that you aren't ready for the weight of this blessing. But you are ready. You have been refined in the fire of loneliness. And now you are coming out as pure gold. This surprise isn't just a small gift. It is a total restoration of your dignity. The person who hurt you is about to become the one who begs for your forgiveness. The situation that looked like a dead end is about to become a highway to your destiny. Pay close attention to the details, because the signs are getting louder. You have been looking for clarity, and I am handing it to you on a silver platter. The silence of the past is being replaced by a roar of truth that will silence every doubt you ever had. As we move into the next phase of this revelation, prepare yourself. You are about to hear the specific secret that this person has been hiding from you. A secret that will explain everything that ever went wrong between you two. The mask is slipping, and the truth is finally starting to bleed through the cracks. For months, you wondered why they left. You questioned your own worth, staring at a silent phone, wondering what you did to deserve that cold, empty void they left in your heart. But here is the revelation that will change everything. Their silence was never about your lack of value. It was about their lack of courage. They didn't leave because you weren't enough. They left because you were too much for them to handle. Your light was so bright it exposed the shadows in their own soul. And instead of growing to match your vibration, they ran away to find something easier, something smaller, something that didn't demand they become better versions of themselves. But the universe does not let a connection like this just fade away into nothing. Right now, as you listen to my voice, that person is experiencing a haunting. They see your face in every stranger they pass on the street. They hear your laugh in the quiet moments of their day. They tried to build a new life, a new routine, but it feels like a house made of cardboard. It looks fine on the outside, but the moment the wind blows, it collapses. They are finding out the hard way that you were the foundation. You were the one holding the spiritual weight of the relationship, and without you, their world is falling apart. Do not skip this part, my beloved child, because I am about to tell you why they haven't reached out yet. It's not because they don't care. It's because they are suffocating under the weight of their own shame. They know they handled things poorly. They know they lied. They know they took your kindness for granted and treated your heart like it was something they could just pick up and put down whenever they felt like it. The guilt is a heavy chain around their neck, and every time they think about calling you, the fear of your rejection stops them cold. They are afraid that you have finally realized how much better you are without them. They are afraid that you have closed the door and thrown away the key. But fate is forcing their hand. The universe is putting them in situations where they have no choice but to face the memory of you. Maybe it's a mutual friend mentioning your name. Maybe it's a photo that pops up from a year ago. Or maybe it's a dream so vivid it feels like you were standing right next to them, breathing the same air. These are not accidents. These are divine nudges. I am stirring their spirit, making them restless, making them desperate, until the pain of staying away is greater than the fear of reaching out. You have been so patient. You have been the one waiting in the wings, working on yourself, healing your wounds while they were out there pretending to be happy. But look at the shift. Look at the cosmic justice unfolding. While you were growing, they were stagnating. While you were becoming a masterpiece, they were becoming a memory. And now, the surprise that is coming in less than an hour is going to prove that your silence was your greatest victory. You didn't have to chase them. You didn't have to beg. You just had to stay in your power and let the laws of the universe do the work for you. Pay very close attention to your intuition right now. Do you feel that sudden chill, that spark of electricity at the base of your neck? That is the confirmation. Something is breaking in the spiritual realm. The barriers that kept you apart are dissolving. The lies that were told about you behind your back are being exposed as frauds. People who once took their side are starting to see the truth. Your reputation is being restored in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Stay right here. Don't let your finger hover over that exit button. You are standing on the edge of a massive disclosure. In the next few minutes, I am going to reveal the exact words of the confession that is currently forming in their mind. You are going to understand why every delay was actually a protection, and why this reunion, when it happens, will be on your terms, not theirs. This isn't just about a second chance. It's about a total surrender. They are coming back to realize that you were always the one, and they were just too blind to see it. The energy is building to a crescendo. The surprise is no longer just a possibility, it is an inevitability. Can you handle the truth that is about to be told? Can you handle the power that comes with knowing they need you more than you ever needed them? Keep your heart open and your eyes locked on this message, because what happens next is the shock that will make everyone see the truth once and for all. Take a deep breath and let the tension leave your shoulders. Just for a moment, stop trying to fix everything. I know how exhausted you are. I have seen you being the hero in everyone else's story while your own heart was breaking in silence. You are the one people call when their world falls apart. The one who carries the heavy bags, the one who listens for hours while your own voice goes unheard. But my beloved child, the season of you being the only one holding the line is coming to a violent end. I say violent because I'm about to tear those burdens away from you so you can finally walk into the light of your own blessing. Do not skip a single second of this, because your weary soul needs to hear what is coming next. But in the next hour, a door that has been rusted shut for years is going to swing wide open. This isn't just a small window of opportunity. It is a massive portal of divine favor. You have felt that weird stress in your chest, that nagging voice telling you that something bad is lurking around the corner. But I am here to tell you that what you're feeling isn't a premonition of disaster. It is the friction of your old life rubbing against the new one. It is the birth pains of your breakthrough. You have been in a spiritual cocoon, and it's been tight, dark, and lonely. But the only reason it feels so uncomfortable right now is because you have grown too big for your current circumstances. Do not ignore how you feel. Stay with this message until the very end, because the surprise I am bringing isn't just for your bank account or your social status. It is for your peace of mind. Every quiet night where you stared at the ceiling, asking, "Why me?" led you to this exact moment. Every tear that soaked your pillow was recorded in the archives of heaven. You thought you were being punished, but you were being prepared. You thought you were being rejected by people, but you were being redirected by me. Someone out there is realizing the truth right now. They are seeing that when they walked away from you, they walked away from their own luck. They are starting to notice that since they left your side, things haven't been going their way. Their projects are failing. Their joy is fake. Their energy is drained. They didn't realize that your prayers were the hedge of protection around them. Now that they are outside that hedge, the cold reality of life is hitting them, and it is hitting them hard. They are beginning to understand that you were never the problem. You were the solution. Pay close attention, because this is where it gets strange. In less than 60 minutes, there will be a clear sign. It might be a vibration in your pocket, an email in your inbox, or a sudden, overwhelming urge to look in a direction you usually ignore. This is the universe signaling that your quantum reset has reached its tipping point. Most people live their whole lives without ever experiencing this kind of alignment. They scroll past the miracles, they ignore the whispers, and they stay stuck in the cycle of mediocre struggle. But you are different. You are here for a reason. You are listening to this because your name is written on the guest list of a major spiritual event. I want you to think about the person who made you feel small, the one who made you feel like you were difficult to love. I am working on their heart right now, stripping away their pride and replacing it with a burning desire to make things right. They are currently rehearsing what they want to say to you. They are deleting and retyping messages, terrified of saying the wrong thing. but even more terrified of losing you forever. They realize now that losing you was the worst gamble they ever took, and they lost everything. Stay with me. The energy is shifting from heavy to light. You can feel the atmosphere in your room changing. Can't you? It's as if the shadows are retreating. This surprise is not a joke. It is not a coincidence. It is a scheduled appointment with your destiny. You have been the caretaker for so long, and now I am stepping in to take care of you. The truth is about to be told, and it's going to be told in a way that leaves no room for doubt. Are you ready to stop being the victim? Are you ready to step into the role of the one who is blessed beyond measure? The next part of this revelation is going to show you exactly how this surprise will manifest in your physical world. We are moving past the feelings and into the facts. Don't blink. Don't move. You are seconds away from the breakthrough that will make all the pain of the past feel like a distant dream. As we bridge the gap between your current reality and your future, get ready to see the specific moment where your fate lines up with the universe's master plan. My beloved child, I need you to listen with your spirit, not just your ears. What you are experiencing right now is something very few people ever get to witness in their lifetime. It is called a quantum reset. Have you felt that strange, buzzing energy in your fingertips lately? Or perhaps a sudden pressure in your chest that feels like a heavy weight and a soaring bird at the same time? Do not be afraid. That is not a sign of weakness or illness. That is the physical manifestation of your frequency rising to meet your new destiny. You are literally outgrowing your old life at a cellular level. This is the first sign that the surprise I have been talking about is no longer on its way. It has already entered your atmosphere. Do not skip this part, because I am about to tell you the exact moment when your fate lines up with the stars. Most people spend their lives reacting to the world around them. But today, the world is going to start reacting to you. You are shifting from the one who is affected by circumstances to the one who creates them. Think about the person who tried to diminish your light. Think about the ones who talked about you behind your back, hoping you would fail. They are about to witness a transformation that will leave them speechless. They thought they knew who you were, but they only knew the version of you that was tired, broken, and struggling. They have no idea who is about to emerge from this fire. Someone is calling your name in the spiritual realm. Can you hear the whisper? Someone is getting ready to say something to you that they were terrified to admit before. They didn't tell the truth because they were protecting their ego. They tried to hide how they felt because they were afraid of how much power you had over their heart. But their pride has finally shattered. A mistake they made months ago is now keeping them awake at 3 a.m. It hurts them more to be without you than it ever hurt them to admit they were wrong. They are not going to leave this time. They are being pulled back to you by an invisible force that is stronger than their will. I want you to type "I am" receiving in the comments right now to lock in this energy. This isn't just a social media trend. It is a declaration to the universe that you are an open vessel for this blessing. By typing those words, you are telling the divine forces that you are ready to stop fighting the current and start flowing with it. Don't skip this. Your participation is the final key that unlocks the door. You have been passive for too long, letting life happen to you. Today, you take the wheel. Today, You acknowledge that you are worthy of a love that stays and a fortune that grows. You cannot see it yet with your human eyes, but there is a big surprise coming your way right now. It is moving through the obstacles, bypassing the delays, and ignoring the haters. Someone who once ignored your value is now having a shocking realization. The person who hurt you knows they will never forget you, no matter how hard they try. Every time they close their eyes, they see your face. Every time they hear a song about regret, they think of your name. They are standing back right now, watching you from a distance, finally gathering the courage to speak up. They know that if they don't act now, they will lose you to someone who actually deserves the version of you that is about to step forward. Take a deep breath and concentrate. Do not let the distractions of the world pull you away from this frequency. If you leave now, you will miss the specific code that fate wants you to decipher. There is a reason why this message reached you on this specific day, at this specific hour. You are going through something strong, peaceful, and lovely. And it is just the beginning. The universe is rearranging the pieces of your life like a grand master chess player. Some people had to be removed from the board so that you could win. Some doors had to be locked so you wouldn't walk into a trap. It all makes sense now, doesn't it? The person who once thought they could live without you is currently finding out that life is gray and tasteless without your color. They thought the grass would be greener on the other side, but all they found was artificial turf. They are starving for your authenticity. They are hungry for your spirit. And the surprise I am bringing will force them to come to you with their hands open and their heart bare. You won't have to say a word. Your presence will be their judge, and your success will be their wake-up call. Stay right here. The atmosphere is thick with a divine anointing. Something is coming up in the next few minutes that will change your life right now. I am moving people, events, and financial opportunities around so that you can finally get what was always meant for you. This is the moment where your history ends and your destiny begins. As the energy reaches its peak, prepare yourself to discover the shocking realization that is about to hit the person who underestimated you the most. My beloved child, please don't move. Don't blink. Don't even think about scrolling past this moment. Because a lot of people scroll right past the very thing they've been praying for just seconds before their miracle manifests. You are not one of those people. You are staying until the end because your spirit recognizes the authority in this message. Right now, things, people, and events are being moved around in the universe like pieces on a divine chessboard, all so you can finally receive what was always meant to be yours. The person who didn't see how valuable you were is now going through a level of emotional pain they never thought possible. They thought they were the one in control, but now they are the ones suffering in the silence. The thought of you strikes them when they least expect it. It hits them in the middle of a crowded room, making them feel utterly alone. It hits them when they wake up in the morning and realize the space beside them is cold. It hurts them more when you are not there than it ever did when you were. Do you understand the irony of that? They had to lose you to realize they couldn't live without you. They have been telling lies to themselves and to others, pretending they are happy, pretending they have moved on. But fate is a mirror that doesn't lie. They will no longer be able to avoid the truth because of the pressure I am putting on their soul. They are being pushed back toward you, and soon you will feel the shift in your physical reality. It won't be a vague feeling anymore. There will be a clear sign, a vibration, an energy, or a direct message that makes it impossible to ignore. You have been looking for clarity, for closure, and for a big step forward. And I am telling you that in less than an hour, something will happen that will make everyone see the truth. What someone does, what someone says, or even a secret they let slip will finally show their real feelings. The mask of indifference they wore is melting away under the heat of divine justice. Don't scroll right now. You are at the starting line of your future. And if you skip this, you are walking away from the finish line before you even see it. Stay right here. The surprise you have been waiting for, the one you stopped believing in because it took so long, is almost here. Do not even consider scrolling. My beloved child. Most people skip this part, and that is exactly when their blessing starts to fade. But you are different. You are going to stay until the very last second. Get ready for something big, because someone is thinking about you every waking moment. They tried to take their minds off of you. They tried to distract themselves with work, with other people, with mindless noise. Some of them even had the audacity to tell you to your face that they didn't care about you anymore. But every road they take leads right back to you. Everything in their life points back to the hole you left behind. They are coming up with a message right now. They are staring at their screen, typing words they never thought they would have the humility to send. Someone is about to tell you a secret, say a genuine sorry, or reveal a truth that will shock your entire system. Pay close attention. Your life is about to go from a state of total confusion to a state of absolute clarity. Once this truth comes out, the fog will lift. This is not a mistake. You are here because this is the perfect time for your breakthrough. Do not leave until the end, because a very important thing is about to be taught to you, a lesson that will ensure you never have to settle for less than you deserve again. Your future is becoming more clear with every word I speak. Your name is getting bigger in the hearts of those who tried to forget you. Your blessings are coming together like stars, forming a new constellation in your honor. After a long, agonizing time of silence, this surprise is more than just an event. It is a signature from heaven that you are seen, you are heard, and you are loved. Do not skip this. Keep your grip tight on your faith. The exact moment when things start to change for you will be shown by what comes next. Wait until the very end. My beloved child, do not skip this part. This is where your story takes a turn in a way you didn't expect, leaving everyone who doubted you in the dust. Something very important is coming your way, and you are finally ready to handle the weight of the crown I am placing on your head. As we move into the next revelation, you will witness the moment someone who didn't believe in you is forced to watch you achieve the impossible. Someone who didn't believe in you before is now watching you from the shadows, and they are absolutely stunned. They are seeing you do things they never thought you could. They expected you to fall apart. They expected you to be the one calling, crying, and begging for a second chance. But you didn't. Your silence has become a deafening roar that is shaking the very foundation of their ego. They are shocked into silence themselves because they now realize that losing you was the single worst mistake of their entire existence. Do not skip this. my beloved child. Because you were meant to hear this truth today, you need to know that while you were healing, they were breaking. Someone is genuinely struggling because of you right now. Their mind is a complete blank when they try to focus on anything else. They cannot fall asleep because the last words you said to them are playing on a loop in their head like a broken record. They told everyone they didn't care. They put on a brave face for the world, posting fake smiles and hollow updates, but deep down, they are losing their mind. They are being pushed back toward you by the relentless hand of fate, whether it is a message, a sudden call, or a visit out of the blue. Something strange is about to happen in your physical reality. Stay with me until the end, because I am about to tell you something very important. You have been looking for proof that what you felt was real. And this is it. Something will happen in the next hour that will prove the universe has not forgotten about you. You weren't just a random person in their life. You were the one who held the key to their peace. Now that they have lost that key, they are locked out in the cold. And the realization is terrifying. What is about to happen could change your whole future. So do not move. Do not blink. The time you have been looking forward to is finally manifesting. Kindly breathe more slowly and let this sink in. This moment is too important to rush. Someone's whole world has been turned upside down specifically by your silence. They thought you would chase them. They believed your heart would break and you would come crawling back. But you didn't. You chose yourself. You chose your peace. And that choice has changed the entire script of your destiny. They are now learning how much you are worth in the hardest way possible through your absence. They thought the door would always be open. But now they are finding out that the locks have changed. Things will go your way this time. Someone who used to talk without thinking, someone who treated your heart like a toy, is now checking every single word they type. They are overthinking every comma and every period because they are terrified of pushing you even further away. Someone who left is now desperately trying to find a way back in. And here is the shocker. Someone who pretended not to care at all is secretly watching you, hoping you stay single. Terrified that someone else will realize what a treasure you are before they can make amends. The surprise has already begun. People in places you have never even been can feel your power shifting. You are being talked about in rooms you haven't entered yet. Someone who used to think less of you is about to learn a lesson that will alter their life forever. Is it a letter? An admission of guilt? A sudden, desperate move? Soon, it will all be clear. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Your fate is changing in real time, and every beat of your heart brings you closer to the moment they finally break their silence. Now is the time to take back your power and declare it to the world. If you know that your silence made you strong, if you feel that your peace is worth more than their drama, then I want you to say it. Type "My peace is golden" in the comments right now. This is your seal of protection. This is you telling the universe that you are no longer a victim of their indecision. You are a sovereign being, and you are ready for the breakthrough that has been prepared for you. Stay with me, my beloved child, because what I am about to say next will change the way you see your entire past. The energy is shifting once again, and you are about to receive a big gift that will prove those who looked strong were actually the ones crumbling inside. You are about to get a big gift, and it is wrapped in the truth you have been waiting for. Someone who looked incredibly strong to you before, someone who acted like they had it all figured out while they walked away, is having a devastatingly hard time right now. Their pride, that massive wall they built to keep you out, is finally giving way. It is crumbling under the weight of their own loneliness, and it is making them doubt every decision they made in the last 6 months. They are being hit harder by the reality of your absence than they ever thought possible. Do not go. Don't skip a single word, because scrolling right now will hide the very sign that fate is trying to show you. There is a massive change going on all around you, a spiritual tectonic shift. This person can feel you. Even if there are miles of distance or months of silence between you, they are being led back to your path through their dreams, through intrusive thoughts, and sudden, violent urges to reach out. They try to talk to the people around them, but your name keeps coming up, and they don't know why. But fate knows. No matter where they go, no matter who they try to distract themselves with, you stay in the back of their mind like a ghost they cannot exorcise. I want you to write, "I am ready for my breakthrough" in the comments right now. Doing this will help you anchor this energy and trust that the shift is happening in the physical world, not just the spiritual one. The universe knows that you have been calm, you have been patient, and you have been incredibly careful with your heart. You saw people lie to your face. You watched them run away like cowards when things got real. You watched them hide how they felt behind a mask of cold indifference. But the story has turned around. The hunters have become the hunted. People who didn't see your worth are coming back to you with more honesty than they have ever shown in their entire lives. A confession is coming together in their mind. They are tired of the games. They are tired of the fake smiles. The truth is coming out, and things will start to make sense in a way that will leave you breathless. Don't move. Don't skip. You do not expect the surprise that is coming, and that is exactly why it is going to be so powerful. The truth is so close right now that everything else in your life seems to be standing still. Somebody who used to feel good about leaving, somebody who actually boasted about how they were better off without you, is now in a place where they can finally face the truth. They have no idea how much they actually need you until they tried to live a day without your energy. Their mind isn't working as fast as their heart anymore. Their logic told them to stay away, but their soul is screaming for your presence. This is what you need to hear. They have a confession that makes them feel sick to their stomach. They try to forget you, but your memories hit them like waves during a storm. In their quietest moments, when the world is dark and the distractions are gone, they only hear your name. They now know, with a terrifying certainty, that you were the best thing that ever happened to them. No one could take your place. No one could bring the peace you brought just by walking into a room. You were the only one who could truly see them, and now they are invisible to the rest of the world. A breakthrough is so close that you can almost taste it. The atmosphere is tense because the universe is preparing for the collision of two souls that were never meant to be apart. Everything will change at once. They have been putting off facing their fear for a long time, but the clock has run out. Your whole story is about to change when they finally take that step. Don't move. Don't blink. The next part of this message will tell you exactly when your destiny starts to play out right in front of your eyes. The truth is here, and it is ready for you to claim it. You have earned this moment through every night you spent wondering if you were enough. You are more than enough. You are the miracle they are praying for. As we reach the final stages of this divine alignment, prepare to see what happens when someone who acted like you didn't matter finally has to face the damage they caused. My beloved child, the truth is no longer a distant whisper. It is a roaring reality standing at your doorstep. You are about to get a big gift, a massive divine promotion that will silence every hater and validate every tear you've ever shed. But I need you to understand something critical. Someone who used to act like losing you didn't matter at all is currently standing in the ruins of the damage they caused. Their faith in themselves is shattered. They are exhausted from the weight of the mask they've been wearing. This message is shifting right now. It's moving from giving you facts to giving you instructions. You are no longer a passive listener in your life. You are now the architect of your own breakthroughs. I am about to ask you to do something that might seem small, but in the spiritual realm, it is a massive activation. I want you to write these exact words in the comments. The divine upgrade. I got is now working. Do not say, I hope it starts. Do not say, I'm trying to upgrade. And for heaven's sake, do not say, maybe this will work for me. The power of this miracle is hidden in the absolute certainty of your voice. God's timing is not set off by your desperation. It is set off by your clarity, your confidence, and your spiritual strength. When you type those words, you aren't just commenting on a video, you are signing a contract with heaven. You are announcing to every principle and power that you are ready for the overflow. The process is accelerating because you are finally agreeing with your destiny. Something broke inside that person while they were keeping quiet. The silence they used to use as a weapon has turned into a heavy lead weight they can no longer carry. Every secret they hid, every lie they told to protect their fragile ego, is now pressing down on their chest. They finally have to face the truth they tried to avoid, and it is tearing their heart apart. Every single time they think of you, which is now every hour of every day, the memory gets stronger, sharper, and more painful. They are haunted by the chances they missed. They are followed by the echoes of the words they should have said when they had the chance. When you finally walked away, they thought they could find someone else to bring them peace. But they've realized that your peace was unique. It was a divine frequency that nobody else can replicate. Their soul is literally calling out for you, even while their lips are still struggling to find the words. But do not leave until the end, because you are about to get a big gift soon, something so strong, so sudden, and so unexpected that it will force them to tell the truth. Maybe it will be a message they didn't mean to send, a slip of the tongue during a late-night call, or a realization that hits them so hard they have to reach out. They cannot hide this truth any longer. They were afraid before. But the story doesn't end in fear. It ends in transformation. Everything will be different after what is coming in the next few minutes. Do not move. Do not skip. What you need to hear today is what destiny itself is trying to tell you. There is a huge realization coming for a person who barely noticed your worth before. They thought you would always be there, waiting in the hallway while they played their games. They thought they could put you on a shelf, and come back whenever they felt like it. They were wrong. No one else could have taught them a lesson as deep as the one you taught them through your absence. It is all becoming clear now. They are becoming more and more restless inside, unable to sit still, unable to find joy in things that used to distract them. They are playing back every conversation, every look, and the exact moment you decided you had had enough. Every little thing in their world has become a reminder that they cannot run away from what they feel. They know deep down, in the core of their being, that they lost the only person who truly understood their soul. Stay until the end, because the surprise is right around the corner. You are nearer to a breakthrough than you have ever been in your entire life. Someone's heart is finally getting ready to speak. A long-buried truth is coming to the light of day. A link that seemed to be lost forever is coming back stronger and more resilient than before. Right now, everything in your story is changing at once. Don't move. Don't blink. Your future isn't just coming. It's here. As we step into the final revelation, get ready to see the exact moment when the pull of destiny becomes too strong for them to resist any longer. My beloved child, you have reached the sacred threshold. Do not leave now, because the surprise that is about to manifest is going to be the biggest one yet. Someone who used to act like you didn't matter at all is currently having a spiritual breakdown because they realize they can no longer handle the emotions they've been suppressing. Their heart is beating fast. Their palms are sweating. And they have finally reached the point where they have to admit the truth to themselves. They love you more than they ever dared to say. They are pulled back to you by every thought, every memory, and every sign the universe throws in their path. It feels wrong for them to be without you, and that feeling is becoming a physical pain. They are undergoing a massive internal shift that is shaking their very soul. They finally understand that they didn't just lose a person, they lost their sanctuary. They lost the only place where they felt safe, seen, and truly loved. It hurts them for every word they never spoke, every moment they didn't value, and every time they ran away like a coward. They cannot fight the pull of fate any longer. The momentum is building, and it is unstoppable. A message typed with shaking hands. A confession that was written and deleted 100 times. It is all coming to a head right now. They are being pushed to take a step they were terrified of. But the fear of losing you forever has finally become greater than their pride. You have stayed until the end, and that is the proof that you are ready. This message wasn't a coincidence. It was a direct appointment with Archangel Michael and the divine forces of the universe. Your story is moving in the direction it was always meant to go. The silence is over. The waiting is finished. Your miracle is not just on its way, it is here. Take this truth into your heart and walk forward with the head of a king or a queen. You are the one who won. You are the one who stayed in your power while they crumbled in their ego. Now, watch as the universe unfolds the red carpet for your arrival into your new life. You have done an incredible job staying focused on this message. This is more than just a video. It is a spiritual alignment. The ultimate lesson of this journey is simple yet profound. Your value is not determined by those who lack the capacity to see it. You spent so much time wondering why they left, but you never realized that God was clearing the space for something much greater. The lesson here is about self-worth and divine timing. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right things finally have the room to catch up to you. You learn that your silence is not a sign of weakness, but a fortress of strength. You learn that when you honor yourself, the entire universe conspires to honor you too. The story of the person returning isn't just about a relationship. It's a symbol of your restoration. It's a sign that whatever was stolen from you, be it joy, peace, or love, is being returned with interest. But remember this as you move into this new chapter. Do not walk back into the old version of yourself. You are upgraded. You are stronger. You are the chosen one. The person returning must meet the new you, the one who knows their worth and refuses to settle for crumbs. This is your breakthrough, your moment of total victory. If you feel the power of this message in your soul and you are ready to claim your miracle, let the universe hear your voice. If you loved this video and you believe in your breakthrough, comment 999 right now. This number represents completion and divine wisdom. It is your signature on this prophecy. However, if you feel there is something more you need, or if you didn't quite feel the connection yet, press 0 in the comments. Your feedback helps me improve and bring more powerful content to this community. Or simply leave a comment sharing your thoughts and your journey. We read every single one because your voice matters to us. And before you go, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications. By doing this, you are sealing this prophetic alignment and ensuring that you never miss the divine guidance intended for you. Your support gives me the strength to continue bringing these messages of hope and power to the world. You are part of a high vibrational family now, and your journey is just beginning. Go forth with peace, knowing that the surprise of a lifetime is waiting for you in the next hour. The battle is over. The victory is yours. Amen.